Like
they take their girlfriends up to the top of a pyramid.
Yeah,
and
that's
push
what I
them
was
off.
thinking. Yeah, because didn't like the Egyptians back in the day like sacrifice virgins or something?
No, they didn't, bro.
Those are Aztecs. weren't they?
No. Yeah, that's
No, I want to know. You don't just blame the Aztecs.
Ancient Egyptians. No, they didn't sacrifice.
They didn't sacrifice anybody.
But every year they would select like one of the most beautiful women in Egypt and would drown them in the Nile River so that they would be the Nile's bride.
So they did sacrifice people.
They would be the Nile's bride. Yeah.
The Nile's bride.
Which is a fucked up practice. But
how do you pick the prettiest woman in Egypt?
Do they still do that?
Though? How does that work?
I don't know.
Like,
man.
how do you determine that? You're Egyptian.
It's
Tell
like
us.
It's like a beauty pageant, I guess.
They do a beauty pageant. So these women like no? Do they?
The
still
ancient
do this?
Egyptians, yeah, they had beauty pageants, of course.
They don't still do this though, right?
There's beauty pageants in Egypt, but they don't.
But they don't
throw
drown
women.
them. Do they act like they do it?
They do. They hold a memorial for that practice annually in Egypt, but they throw like a mannequin that they dress up really.
Wow, so they
'Cause they
pretend
can.
to still kill
Yeah,
them.
they pretend to drown them.
Yeah, it's like a memorial for like ancient Egyptian history.
Yeah, I get it. That would be like
But-
us doing a 9/11 memorial and like instead of like
Throw dummies out the windows of buildings and
Yeah.
shit.
yeah, instead of like crashing a plane into
But-
like
but
a
you're-
building with
but-
people
right,
in it, we
yeah.
just crash one into an
But
empty
that's
building.
again, you wouldn't do a 9/11 reenactment because that was a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
It's a bad thing in American history.
Yeah.
These were like practices that our ancestors did. So you still honor it, but you don't kill the actual woman. You don't kill anybody.
I was watching videos.
No, I respect you guys.
I'm sorry. I saw footage, pictures online, and I don't know exactly where it is, but every year, this is some third world shit here too. I can't think of where it was. And these people are fucking still living in weird times, but they have this ritual where they dig up their loved ones every year and put new clothes on them.
I seen that too.
Oh, where? Where did they do
I
that?
don't know, dude.
It was some island somewhere.
You can
right?
you can Google it, dude. You'll find it.
The
It's-
people,
Was it?
if I
Is that in
remember, they look-
Dumbfuckistan?
Yeah.
No,
it's
they look
nuts.
like no. It was
Dude, some of
it
these
was like-
people are just bones too, dude.
They
Skin hanging off them and shit.
Yeah,
It's
they look
creepy.
like they look like almost like Guatemalans, almost in a way. They're like little indigenous people. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And they have little villages,
Yeah,
right?
creepy.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of cultures out there, and that's what makes the world great. And they do
What's
a lot
the
of different
culture
things.
where the women keep stretching out their necks by putting all these rings around it?
Yep, that's another one.
Dumbfuckistan?
Well,
It's gotta be Dumbfuckistan.
well, there's a
Oh, I heard if they take those rings off their neck, their whole neck could collapse.
Yeah,
Will
because
it
they
really?
make it so weak. Because they use it to support their neck. Their neck muscles just disappear. 'Cause
Really?
They get really weak.
Why do they
That's
still
crazy.
do that shit?
Because they're from Dumbfuckistan.
what about the what
So
about the island that has the Indian people on it, right? And it's an island, and it's a very dangerous place to go.
Oh yeah,
and it's protected.
Yeah,
But if you go, they like spear you to death.
yeah. There was the last guy that went there.
North Sentinel Island.
The
Is that
last
what it's
time
called?
somebody
Yeah.
went there, he got killed. They speared his ass.
Yeah.
It's an island where all like blacks that run around naked and they don't let anybody come into their shores. They'll shoot you with arrows or whatever.
Yeah, very
so
I
they
didn't
left
know
them
they were-
alone.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
they were
they don't
like-
want people going there because they're not.
Right.
They don't have an immunity to any of our diseases. It just take one
Well,
person
they're-
to go there, and then they can
Right.
wipe them out.
Yeah.
They're an ancient civilization. They're off the coast of Asia, in the Indian Ocean.
They were living that way 10,000 years ago, right?
Yeah, there's
They're
Interesting.
Still, yeah.
They never developed.
What do they do when they see an airplane go by? They just fucking throw spears at it. And
Yeah,
shit?
or try to
Fucking-
shoot it with arrows, but it doesn't
That
work.
bird is so high up there.
Yeah, we can't take it down. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I live in America, even though it's
Hell yeah.
under communist rule right now.
I'm glad I live in America too, man.
I couldn't imagine like spearing some dude that came up on the beach. Who are you?
I think we should do that to illegals.
I don't think so.
I think
you're gonna
so.
get struck by lightning. I'm telling you. It's coming.
I wish these illegals would get struck by lightning. I'm gonna be around the illegals when I get struck by lightning. So that
I don't
they get-
hate them. They just, they're looking for a better life, and they're being
Then that's the
enticed
thing.
to
Then that's the
come over
thing.
here.
Do what the founding fathers of the U.S. did. Fight for your country or try to come here legally. Like do the immigration paperwork and shit, so that you can be put in the workforce the legal way and pay taxes and not be a parasite to America. We already have too many parasites that are American citizens.
It's gonna kill us.
Yeah.
2 million illegals are gonna come over here this
We're
year.
gonna be the Britain of the EU before the Brexit thing. You know what I mean? Because how they were supporting the entire European Union.
But they still-
Us, the Americans, were supporting the entire fucking illegals and not unemployed bastards that live in this country. Man.
Yeah, and these people are generally all gonna stay on welfare and shit.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
That's
man.
how the Democrats get their votes.
Yeah.
Democrats, they don't care.
Well, it's
If it
definitely
ruins
a
our
political.
country.
It's definitely a political machine.
Yeah.
I don't think the answer so when I'm like torn between a rock and a hard place, and let me tell you for the reason why. Just bear with me for a second. So I think we need to shut down the border, right? 100%, and I don't think we need illegals coming in. But at the same time, to say that they're just coming over here for something free, like. I don't think they're all coming. I don't think every single one of them's coming over here so they can get something for free.
Okay,
I
I'll tell you something. Illegals are
Uh-huh.
like sperm cells. Millions come in and only one works.
Okay.
So,
Well, okay, you could say it that way, but
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Like, if you're put into a country where a lot of these people are coming from, right? And you're not afforded the opportunities. I mean, think about it. Like, let me ask you a question. Did you have anything to do with where you were born? No.
Nobody does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got lucky and you were born in America. You got lucky. Your parents were like, hey, we're going to America and we're doing it the legal way.
Right.
A lot of these people were born already in a third world country where they already didn't have rights and things like that, and then they're raised without those rights, and then at some point they're red pilled. Like we are with our government right now.
Yeah, but
they'll-
our system
they'll
wasn't
still vote
designed.
Democrat.
Our system wasn't designed to take in this many.
but that's the thing.
No, I agree with
Yeah,
those
yeah.
things.
Man, America
I see both.
can
I see
support
both
everyone.
sides. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that we should have illegals come.
I
That's
see.
not what
I
I'm
see
saying.
what you mean.
But-
But that's the thing. Yeah, like I said, America isn't. We can't support all of these people. Like we have to take care of our own people, worry about our own issues. We're in a hard place right now where it's going downhill. You know what I mean? And our government isn't cooperating to get us back on track. If we somehow, fix the election system, which I don't think we will. That's like a lost cause at this point. And we get a truly nationalist government in, not Republicans, I'm saying nationalists, which are likely going to be Republicans, but non-pussy Republicans. We should put a 20-year moratorium on all immigration, legal and illegal, so we can get our shit back on track. So that the U.S. so that the U.S. can go back to being the land of opportunity anymore.